Out of nowhere, Kevin Durant's name has come back to the media again, with an article from Shawn stating that in a meeting with the Nets owner Joe Tsai, Kevin Durant reiterated his trade request and informed the Nets owner that he needs to choose between Kevin Durant or the pairing of Steve Nash and general manager Shawn Marks. Are the Nets going to trade KD, or are they going to change their head coach Steve Nash? Let's find out. As many of you know, the Brooklyn Nets got swept against the Eastern Conference champs Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs. This left a lot of questions for the team as Kyrie was looking for a long-term contract, which he ended up opting in for one more year as Kevin Durant signed a 4-year extension with the Nets during the season. Come this offseason though, we were thrown a ton of curveballs with Kevin Durant requesting a trade on June 30th, not even a full 24 hours before free agency started, to the Kyrie Irving drama with him and the Nets and him possibly going to LA to join LeBron and Anthony Davis. The Durant trade talks were pretty much dead in the water because the Nets are asking for way too much and no team wants to sacrifice a lot of assets for a 34-year-old Kevin Durant. It's just not worth it, and I'm sure we can all see why. There's just no guarantee that he's going to finish the rest of his contract with the team he's traded to. However, on August 8th, we got some more news that Kevin Durant went face-to-face with the Nets owner Joe Tsai and pretty much told him to either trade himself, Kevin Durant, or fire Steve Nash and Shawn Marks. This is just absolutely crazy to hear as Kevin Durant is locked up for the next 4 years with this team, and he's pretty much forcing his way out or forcing a change with management. Durant stated that he does not have faith in the team's direction. First off, let me say I don't know how the chemistry with this team is at the moment, but with the way the roster is looking right now, I can't be the only one who thinks this is a title contending team when they're healthy. If all healthy, they'll have a roster of Kyrie, KD, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, new pickups of Royce O'Neal and TJ Warren. I do understand though that Steve Nash and Shawn Marks are fairly new to their jobs, and Kevin has probably seen better front offices in the past with Golden State and OKC. I don't think Steve Nash is a bad coach, in my opinion, as the Nets could have won the championship in 2021 if Kyrie didn't get hurt, and a lack of a healthy roster the past couple seasons. That is not to say that Steve Nash and Shawn Marks are not replaceable though, as I'm sure we can all agree that Kevin Durant is a lot more valuable to this franchise at the moment as he's their franchise player. I don't see how this is a good look for KD though, because he's pretty much thrown Steve Nash under the bus. When looking from the outside, it looked like a lot of injuries and bad luck stopped this franchise from winning the past 2 years. However, in the modern NBA, this is the power superstar players just have, as teams pretty much have to build around them to keep them happy. But if they are not happy, it may lead to moves that are detrimental to the team's future long term. Let's just say the Nets do get a new coach, GM, and the roster is pretty much the same. I still see this team contending for a title, at least making the Eastern Conference Finals with a healthy KD and Kyrie. We've seen what they can do, and they are arguably the best duo in the NBA still. If I have to predict what is going to happen with the Nets' future, I'm going to say that they fire Steve Nash and Shawn Marks, get a new GM and head coach, and run it back with this roster. I know it's a terrible look for the team when a franchise player pretty much runs a coach and GM out of the franchise, but at the end of the day, I think KD is more valuable to this franchise than Nash and Marks. And I'm sure if this does happen, this is going to add a lot more pressure for KD to win a championship the next few years. But I am excited nonetheless to see what happens with this situation. Thank you guys so much if you made it to the end of this video, and please drop a like and subscribe for more NBA content. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.